So first of all, we're here to party. We don't have a lot to talk about, but we will talk a little bit. I want to start by thanking, first of all, the amazing 100 chief security officers from the globe that came to stay with us for 5 days of cyber boot camp. We do have pictures and videos of you, which we will hold secure, jumping up and down in the desert and dancing on tables. I also want to thank our friends from the industry, some of the luminaries of the Israeli ecosystem, investors, entrepreneurs, executives for being with us tonight, alumni of 8200, 81, and there are also other IDF units that you should know about. With that, I want to thank our partners for making this possible, our dear partners from Meitar, Deloitte, Neumitech, and Valley Bank, as well as SentinelOne and Palo Alto Networks, and then finally FinSec Labs by MasterCard, who joined us in this event. With that, I want to tell you that this is also sort of an emotional moment for us, because Mazel Tov to Team8, we're celebrating 8 years. And it's been a hell of a ride. It's been a hell of a ride. We started this journey in 2014, and the idea was to rethink the way companies are built, based on a unique model that predominantly is focused on investors that work for their companies day in, day out. We started this with cyber, as you very well know. And then decided to venture into some adjacent areas like data. Of those companies, 4 have been acquired by great other companies, and 2 are unicorns. And when we figured out that this model actually works, we decided to start the same model around fintech. And in the next few weeks, we'll be launching our health tech foundry. But that's not enough. In order to augment this and have more impact, we also invest in early stage companies. And so we started Team8 Capital about 3 years ago and invested in incredible companies in fintech, cyber, data, and in the future health tech to have a big impact on the world, not only by building companies, but also by investing in companies in early stage seed plus A. In order to do that, you need the best people in the industry. And I have to say that I'm humbled to have wonderful partners that are serial entrepreneurs, executives, investors, really some of the best of the Israeli ecosystem. But we couldn't do anything with the incredible people that joined us over the last few years. And it's truly an amazing team, and thank you for being with us. So, 8 years later, we're 14 partners, quite crazy. About 70 company builders across 4 vehicles, and we already have $1 billion under management by end of this year. And we're just getting started, folks. So keep on coming, and we'll keep on building. At the center of what we do is a membrane to talk to people that are actual practitioners, in order to really understand what's working, what's not, what's broken, what's about to break, and how can we really have an impact. And we call that the village. And over the last 5 days, we hosted our CISO village, our cyber village, from dozens of companies from around the world. So first of all, thank you for the CISOs that joined us for a 5-day cyber summit that looked more like a cyber boot camp. Thank you for being with us. We had 5 incredible days, 80 plus heated discussions, probably in a time where it's really important that we do that. But to give you a glimpse of what it looks like, we created a short video that I haven't seen yet, so please. So it was fun, and we learned a lot of things, and thank you again for the CISOs that joined us. I think we are better prepared for a future that, honestly, we think is going to look a little bit different than what we've been accustomed to in the last 20 years. Most of the cyber and the practitioners in our industry over the last 20 years have been accustomed to globalization and prosperity. And globalization and prosperity also led to a lot of interconnectivity, which was good for the attackers, but globalization and prosperity was also good for everyone else. Unfortunately, we might be looking at deglobalization. We already are kind of looking at deglobalization. Slowdown and perhaps even recession. We believe that in an era of deglobalization and polarization and a splinternet, etc., and especially if we hit recession, we're going to see a lot of more crime. And crime, as you know, has gone digital, and that means cyber. Second, we think that nation states in a so-called Cold War that we're going into in the next few years perhaps are going to use cyber as a primary tool, not just as another tool in their toolkit. And so it's important to bring together people that understand the substance of what it means to protect some of the largest industries of the world, talk to some of the leaders in the Intel community and work together. And tonight, just to keep it on the light side, we're going to be talking about quantum and space. And after that, we are going to go late. Thank you very much for joining us. It's a pleasure to have you.
Hey, Nadav, I just hope you remember that it was me that broke into the Iranian electric grid. But obviously...
that is true, and we're going to talk about that.
But I believe they didn't have the Clarity's technology, right, Yaniv?
This is going to get me so much points with my kids that you can't imagine.
All right, let's get to business. When we talk about quantum computing, and the future of technology, you may think it is not relevant right now, or even that it's doomsday. Admiral Mike Rogers, former director of the NSA and operating partner at Team8, and Neil Minervi, CEO and co-founder of Classic, a Team8 portfolio company, are here to tell us otherwise. To rethink the future of technology and embrace the opportunity it brings. Admiral,